Hey y'all, Rick Fearless, Strokers Dallas, Strokers Ice House, Punch Wally Garage. Good morning. How you doing? All right. Today is Monday, March the 11th, 2024 year of our Lord. Season number 2, episode number 71. In today's show, we will cover Excuse Sir, Polar Bear, and the Oscars. Let's go. In My Life, the 366 Project, coming to you almost live from almost downtown Dallas. The Mr. Peabody Wayback Machine goes back to 1974. In 1974, my brother and I were 16, 17 years old. Back then, you could buy beer at 18. The boys I ran with used to like to drink beer. Problem is, none of us were 18. So what we would do, and I'm sure you did the same thing, is you tried to find a friendly person that was 18 that could purchase the beer for you. You know, which one of you guys looks the oldest? Who do we know that might buy the beer? What usually happened was we would go to the liquor store. We'd ride our motorcycles to the liquor store. And we'd park on the side. And we'd sit there, and when some person pulled up, got out of their car, and they looked like they might be a cool cat, we would say, "Excuse me, sir, if I give you the money, will you give me a case of beer and a bottle of Boone's Farm? I give you the money." You'd be surprised at how many people would do that for us. "Yeah, you look like good kids, give me the money." I can't imagine doing that today. If I was walking into the beer store and there were some kids asking me to do that, I wouldn't do it. But back then, it seemed okay. Back then, it wasn't a big deal. I don't ever remember being drunk at that age. Later, yes. When it was legal, yes. But back then, no. But, I don't know, it was a time in my life that I guess it was a rite of passage that you went through that. Now they left the light on back there in the warehouse. It's okay. I got plenty of money. Just leave the lights on, boys. Knotheads. Now I got to go back there and turn all that off. So yeah, so that's the name of that game. And when we did score some beer, we thought we were the luckiest guy in town. Let's check that truck. Check that truck, you big old... Woo! What you got there, boy? Well, you got some seaweed blue here. Seaweed blue. I thought seaweed was green. Not in today's show. Okay, so we got some seaweed blue, some red, white, and blue Converse Chuck Taylor All-Star logo. Unless there's a burglar back there. Better keep an eye on that. White toe, white so. Double black racing stripes, 2 vent hose, white shoestrings, 1 eye down, double knotted for safety. These are, say it with me, y'all, these are some handsome Chucks. Okay, so that's the camera I was telling you about. So that's back in Punchwally Garage. See. Okay, so let's take a look at something today. What do you want to look at? How about my cameras? So I have cameras everywhere out here. So I'm able to watch different screens on what's going on. I can watch them from my phone and I can watch them from my office. And so, you know, when I come in early in the morning like this, it's imperative that I be able to see, you know, the rest of the place to make sure that, you know, everything is cool. Plus, I can also see, you know, when we're busy, hey, what's going on here? What are those guys doing back there? Why is this person doing that or whatever? So that's part of Rick's office that most people don't see, but you got to have security cameras. Those are mine. Okay. Okay, where was I? Hey, about there. Dad joke. Where do polar bears keep their money? In a snowbank. The spring fling is April 5th, 6th, and 7th. I hope the weather is good like it was yesterday. We had a good crowd yesterday. Saturday was okay. Sunday was really good. Tonight is Monday, so we do a jam with the Dollar Store Generals. So if you would like to come up and participate in the jam, come on up. We'd love to have you part of the jam. Get off the couch, a motivational minute. It's easy to judge the mistakes of others, but difficult to recognize our own mistakes. You know, I don't know, what does that mean, Mr. Fairless? Heavy on that mister. I don't know if it's hard to recognize our own mistakes or hard to admit our own mistakes. Humans make mistakes. We all make them. We all got to get past them. We all got to do the best that we can. If that means setting your hand up and saying, when we were young, we said, my fault, but now they say, my bad, whatever that means. Do your best. If you mess up, it's okay. It's okay. It won't be the first or the last time. So, do your best. If other people mess up, okay. You don't gotta crow about it. All right. Good weekend. Strokers Dallas merch, merch.com. I'd appreciate it if you'd check us out. If you're looking for a motorcycle, strokersdallas.com. Check us out. If you got a bike you're not riding and you want to sell, allow me to sell it. My email is rick@strokersdallas.com. I'd love to hear from you. Okay, I'm going to leave you with this. The Academy Awards were last night. But do you know who has hosted the Oscars a record 19 times? Do you know? A man by the name of Leslie Towns Hope, better known as Bob Hope. And that, boys and girls, is the rest of the story. You remember how funny the comedians were back in our day? How funny Bob Hope was? Oh, he was funny. He did a lot of military things, you know, the armed forces and all that. What they call them, the USO shows. He was big in that. All right, Rick Fairless. I got to go. I got a lot of things to do today. I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget. Bye.